Starting a new block, the ideal scenario will be to find something that is similar to the block that you wish to build, and then duplicate that block. Now, there might be situations in which you are creating a block that may not exist already. So in that case, your best next chance will be to try to find a layout that is similar to the block that you're trying to build, and make sure that you can just add the different widgets that are part of that block. Now, let me show you how to do this. So assuming that I don't have a blocks that is similar to the one that I need to build, if you scroll down in the side navigation, you will notice there are similar simple layouts that are already pre-created. Let me just go over a couple of them. The first one is a layout that has a simple row. It's a very simple layout. It's basically a container. Now there is also here an example in which you have that row and 3 little widgets at the bottom. I have here a layout with 3 columns, layout with 5 columns that are justified, a layout that has a sidebar, and this is a very interesting one. I'm going to pause for a second and just go over this one. So notice that I have a side panel, a central panel, and then 3 widgets at the bottom. Traditionally, when you have Bootstrap taking care of the alignment of these widgets, what will happen is that the first column will stretch to be a width of 100%, and that will be in a mobile device, in a mobile resolution. Then the second widget will be what is right now my primary widget, and then the other 3 widgets will follow. Now, I'm going to point a couple of interesting things that are part of the Bootstrap framework. So in this case, before, I'm going to demo what's going to happen. So if I go to the tablet, notice that everything resized. But if I go to the mobile resolution, now my main widget is the one that is on top. So layouts are very important because it will save you time. And in this case, this layout is not very unusual. So it's very common to find layouts like this. But notice that the manipulation of this layout is something that might take some time to accomplish, but thanks to Bootstrap framework, these are actually out-of-the-box solutions. So in this case, what I did is that we specified the order in which we want this to be shown. So for instance, when the resolution is extra small, we are specifying that the first widget, which is the first column that we have, should be the second in order. And then we specify that the third widget, which is the one that is in the center, should be the number 1. Then the 3 widgets that are contained in one panel, they should be the third one. That resolution or that order will only happen when we are in a small or an extra small resolution, which is the default. Now, Bootstrap doesn't take care of the extra small in order to specify the order, but this is one of the attributes that are part of the layout engine, that are part of the Flex layout. So the result is that if you are facing a situation in which you have to switch the order in which your elements will be displayed, it will be very convenient to just rely on existing layouts. This is another great example that shows that it illustrates what I just explained. So notice that these 3 widgets are the first widgets, are within the first column, and this will be the second column. But if I go to a mobile resolution, I want that order to be reversed. So I can go to the code, and again, I'm using a maximum resolution of 667 pixels, but I'm specifying the order for extra small resolution, which will be the mobile devices. In this case, notice that the class order specifying position number 2 is the first one. So when the resolution is smaller, the order will be reversed. So the first class, the first block, or the first column in this case, will be listed as a second. So in order to create a block, the recommendation will be then to find the block that you like, go to the drop-down menu, hit duplicate, and you can call this anything you want. Temp layout. And that's it. I now have my own layout.